We're sitting over there across the at the sub, dude, and there's like huge flames coming out.
Yeah.
Thought the building was on fire.
Oh shit.
Roll up, and then I'm like trying to ascertain what's going on. He rides off on the bike, and then, but it ends up being inside a barbecue, which I don't even know if that's legal.
Depends on how it is, yeah. Especially when it's right next to the house.
Yeah.
Coming up that much.
So I ride up. He's pushing his bike up here, and then it just went downhill from here.
As it usually does.
Yeah. What's up, my man? Come here. Come here. Oh, yeah, no, put the bike down. Put the bike down.
Why? It's my bike.
Because I told you to put the bike down.
Why are you stopping me right now?
Because you're riding your bike with no light on.
I'm riding it. I got
Put the bike
I got
down.
A light right here. I've done nothing wrong.
Get on the ground, James.
I've done nothing wrong. Am I being detained?
Get on the ground, James.
Detained. Call your supervisor.
I am the supervisor, dip. Shut
First
up.
Amendment audit.
Yeah, try the Fifth
First
Amendment. Shut
First
up.
Amendment audit. You have no reason to stop me right now.
Yeah.
None.
You're riding your bike with no lights on.
Right there in my hand.
It's got to be on the bike, dip.
It's on the bike. I just took it off.
No, I just watched you right away when I rolled up.
You didn't tell me to stop.
This is some mighty fine police work. From what I can gather here, this police officer, I think, was across the street eating a sub when he saw a flame. He goes to check it out, and it turns out to be a couple of guys behind an apartment having a barbecue. Then he decides to accost this guy on a bicycle at this apartment complex. I don't believe any crime has been committed here. I watch a lot of body cam footage, and I have to say that while nobody was killed during this one, this has got to be one of the worst cops that I've seen. Take a look for yourself, and then we'll discuss what constitutional violations I see occurring here.
What's up, my man? Come here. Come here. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, put the bike down. Put the bike down.
Why? It's my bike.
Because I told you to put the bike down.
Why are you stopping me right now?
Because you're riding your bike with no fucking light on.
I'm riding it. I got
Put the bike
I got a
down.
light right here.
Dude,
My
put the
light
bike
was right
down.
here. I was no. Fuck
Put
that.
the bike down,
Call your
James.
supervisor.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
No, call your
Turn
supervisor.
around.
Don't
Put your hands
touch me.
behind your
I've done
back.
nothing wrong.
I'm
What
gonna
have I
fucking
done
tase
wrong?
you, dude.
What have I
Get
done
on the
wrong?
ground, James.
What have I done wrong?
562 King. Get on the
What have I done
ground.
wrong? I've not done nothing wrong.
Get on the ground,
I've
James.
done nothing wrong. Am I being detained?
Get on the ground, James.
Detained.
Put
Am
me
I
at
being
a
detained?
subject stop.
Am I being
425
detained?
Willow, white male.
Help!
Get on the ground, James. You are being
I'm on the
detained, you
ground.
fucking idiot. Get on the ground.
I'm on the ground.
I'm gonna fucking tase you, dude. Get on the
Hey,
ground.
I got a light.
Put the flashlight down.
Am I being detained?
Yes.
For what?
Put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Put your hands behind your
What am I
back.
being detained for?
For fucking not listening.
Why am I
Drop
being
that
detained?
flashlight.
That's not an
Drop
articulable-
that
That's not an
flashlight.
articulable reason for suspicion that I committed a crime.
Yeah, it is. You
It
took
is
off.
not.
Yes, it
It
is.
is not.
Yeah, it is,
No, it is
James.
not.
You
Call
still
your
out.
supervisor.
You still
Call your supervisor.
relax.
No, I'm not relaxing. Call your supervisor. This fucking harassment's gonna stop.
Shut up.
Call your supervisor. I want you to call your supervisor.
I am the supervisor, dipshit. Shut
First
up.
Amendment audit.
Yeah, try the Fifth
First
Amendment.
Amendment.
Shut
First
up.
Amendment audit. You have no reason to stop me right now.
Yeah.
None.
You're riding your bike with no
Zero.
fucking
I had
lights
a light
on.
right there in my hand.
It's got to be on the
It was
fucking
on
bike,
the bike.
dipshit.
It was on the bike. I just took it off.
No, I just watched you right away
You didn't
when I
write-
rolled up.
You didn't tell me to stop. There was no stop. I did nothing wrong.
Yeah, I told you to stop right
I did
here.
nothing wrong. You have no crime I committed.
562 King.
None.
One detained. 29 on last
Call your
aggression, first and
supervisor.
James.
Call your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor right now.
Shut up!
I
Yeah.
want your supervisor.
What'd you ditch over here?
I want your supervisor. I'd like your supervisor, sir.
Okay. Well, I think he's down at the jail.
I'd like your supervisor, sir. I need to speak to your supervisor now. This ain't happening.
Yeah.
I want
You still on court conditions, James?
no, I'm not. I
No?
don't have any court conditions. None.
Huh?
None. Zero. I've not committed a crime. You have no reason to stop me.
Yeah, I did. When I told you to stop.
I'd like to stop your.
Yeah.
I stopped when you told me
Yeah,
to
if you
stop.
fucking arguing with me.
I'm gonna argue
And
with
I had to
you.
pull my taser
You
out.
have no reason to stop me.
Yes, I do.
None. What?
Yeah.
I've not committed a crime. No misdemeanor, no felony.
Yeah, James. It's called riding a bike without a
I
headlamp.
got a headlight right there.
It's not on the bike, James.
Visiting a friend. Hey, I'm not on a bike. I'm in a parking lot, private property. What are you doing here?
You got any dope on you, James?
No, I don't. Now what? I want your supervisor.
Stand up.
I want your
Stand
supervisor.
up.
I'm gonna stand up. Where's your supervisor?
Face away. Put your feet apart. You got any weapons on you?
Nope. Well, I don't know. Maybe something. I don't know. I doubt it though. No
Maybe
needles.
somewhat.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I got a lot of shit in my pockets. I've been working on cars all day.
You got a
Check
knife
it out.
on you?
Yeah. I know this. I'm being detained for no reason. I want to talk to your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor.
What supervisor, James? You
I
think
want
we're at your fucking beck and call, you
I want your
dipshit?
Yes.
No.
First Amendment
No.
audit right now.
Go.
Yeah. First Amendment audit. You have no reason to stop me right now. You're in
Yeah.
violation of my First Amendment rights. And my Fifth. And my Fourth. And my Ninth.
Put your feet apart, James.
Yeah, sure.
Face the car.
Face the car. I want to see your supervisor.
I just fucking told you,
No.
dumbass.
Private property. I'm right here in my house. I live right there. At my house. At my house.
Sorry,
Good.
last aggression person change with the date of birth is 5/29, issuing 1074 suspended.
Yeah. I got to say hi to a friend and I left.
What's your date of birth, James?
5:20. I don't have to answer your question.
Yeah, you do.
I'm
Yeah.
not under arrest.
You are the subject of investigation, yeah.
For what?
For resisting right now.
What's my crime?
For resisting.
What's my crime?
Yes, resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Yeah.
What's my crime?
Yeah.
Stop me for.
I told you already.
Resisting.
I already told.
Stop me. I don't have to answer your questions.
Yeah,
I
you do.
don't have to.
Okay. You're going to jail.
I don't have to.
Yep, you're going to fucking jail,
For
dude.
what?
What's that for arguing?
What?
I'm asking you some basic
basic
information.
My name's James Gresham. You know my name.
I asked you what your date of birth was.
I don't have to answer your questions. Then.
Yes, you do.
Well, I guess I do, huh?
Yes.
Because I'm being detained,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
5/20/69. And this is an illegal stop.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Or your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor. Sir.
James, you know how many times
you have no right to. I'm on
you know how
public
many
property.
times you've been in
This
the
is
fucking
public property. I'm not
Okay.
big picture. Nothing. I want to talk to your supervisor.
Yeah, fuck it. You're going, dude. I did about tase you. Is that your house?
It is.
Do you think that maybe if you just answer a couple quick questions, but when you're rolling up here and then coming back,
You told me
Like-
to come back, so I came back.
yeah, and then I'm fucking telling you to drop the bike, you're not dropping the bike,
my
and then you
bike.
fucking push it,
I
you're
told you
trying
my
to
bike, and I
tense
had
up
my
on
bike
me.
in my hand. I didn't do nothing on you.
Yes, you did.
That's why you were stopping me.
Yes,
I
you
saw you
did.
pull up here. That's why I turned around and come back.
All right.
I knew you were gonna come. How about that?
Yeah. Because when I roll up for this fucking
It had
bonfire,
nothing to do with me.
you were there.
I was just talking to them, asking
Yeah.
them what's up with the bonfire.
Oh,
And they were
okay.
barbecuing.
Imagine that.
Did you stop and ask
What's-
about the fire?
I didn't. You took off. Look, where's
I
this
didn't
guy
have-
going?
I didn't have to stop for you. Just because you pull up don't mean I stop my life. I have
It
you have
does
no
when there's
reason
a
to stop
crime
me.
being committed.
No, I didn't commit a crime. I committed no crime. What was my articulate reason for suspicion?
I already told
to
you.
come here to stop me.
I already told
There
you.
is no crime. I'd like to talk to your supervisor, sir.
You don't have.
Right now.
That's fantastic.
I
dude.
Yeah, you can
You
want
want that.
want
I want
one
a
hand
supervisor
shit in the
right
other.
My First Amendment clause right now.
That's right. They have it on body camera.
First Amendment
Yep.
order. He has no articulable, reasonable suspicion
freedom
to
of
stop me.
speech,
No, it's
dude.
not. It's to write this to stop me unreasonable.
The First Amendment.
Articulable, reasonable suspicion.
All right.
ARS.
Yeah, sit tight, dude.
Sit tight. Shut up.
ARS.
James is close. It's not ARS, it's RAS, a reasonable, articulable suspicion. So James is a free citizen going around on his bicycle. In order for police officers to detain him justifiably, a police officer has to have a reasonable suspicion that can be articulated at least after the fact by lawyers in court. It must exist, objectively speaking, based on the totality of the facts. A police officer doesn't have to be able to articulate it at the spot, on the scene, to the subject. The police officer doesn't even have to be correct. the police officer can pick something that's not even illegal, such as riding a bike on private property without lights on. But here, as you will see, when the second officer shows up, they then start to conspire. Well, the one officer does. He starts to try to just come up with something, some reason to hold this guy, some reason to arrest this guy. And he's expressing his own doubts that this guy hasn't done anything illegal, that no crime has even been committed here. Listen.
Sit tight.
So they fucking we're sitting over there across the fucking at the sub, dude, and there's like fucking huge flames coming out.
Yeah.
Thought the building was on fire.
Oh shit.
Roll up, and then I'm like trying to ascertain what's going on. He fucking rides off on the bike, and then, but it ends up being inside a barbecue, which I don't even know if that's fucking legal.
Depends on how it is, yeah. It's a short right next to the house.
Yeah.
Coming up that much.
So I fucking ride up. He's pushing his bike up here, and then it just went fucking downhill from here.
As it usually does.
Yeah.
I heard you yelling. I was like, oh, I wonder who he's got.
Yeah. Now I'm debating whether to take him, dude, just for obstructing.
Yeah.
It's not really. So he's riding his bike without a light.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, well, is this private property? Like,
Was it through here? You did?
yeah. So now I'm debating. Now I'm like, well, should I just take him for fucking obstructing?
So what happened?
Because he's back behind this thing. I roll up. I'm like, hey, what are you doing, dude? Come here.
Yeah.
Thinking that he was trying to hide back here.
Right.
Now it sounds like he lives here, but as soon as he does, it's like, put the bike down. And he starts fucking yelling, coming at me, and he's like tensing up, dude. So I'm like, I'm gonna fucking tase you, dude. Get my taser out. And then he's like, not getting on the ground. And he's just fucking bitching this shit.
We heard you.
So nobody called the police here. There was no problem at all. This officer just saw a barbecue grill that he believed must be illegal because the flames were too high. But what does that have to do with James? We can see on his body cam footage that he locates the source of the flame. He sees that there are people like manning this flame, and he doesn't even bother questioning them or detaining them or citing them, assuming that were even illegal, which I'm sure it's not.
I got a barbecue.
All right.
Can that be a reasonable suspicion basis to detain James? I don't think so. Then we have the allegation that he's riding his bike without a light, which is absurd. And even the officer doesn't believe that that's a crime, especially on private property. No basis for reasonable suspicion. Nobody complained that there was a crazy guy driving his bike in the dark. Then he says, well, maybe obstruction. But we can see the video of this guy, even assuming that there was reasonable suspicion to stop and detain James, to ask him questions to alleviate whatever suspicions he had. James cooperated.
Put the bike down. Put the bike down.
Why? It's my bike.
Because I told you to put the bike down.
Why are you stopping me right now?
Because you're riding your bike with no fucking light
I
on.
wasn't riding it. I got
Put the bike
I got a
down.
light right here.
Dude,
My
put the
light
bike
was right
down.
here. I was like, no, fuck
Put
that.
the bike down,
Call your
James.
supervisor.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
No, call your
Turn
supervisor.
around.
Don't
Put your
touch
hands
me.
behind
I
your
done
back.
nothing wrong.
I'm
What
gonna
have I
fucking
done
tase
wrong?
you, dude.
What have I
Get
done
on the
wrong?
ground, James.
What have I done wrong?
James did everything the guy said, and it's right there on video. He didn't obstruct at all, even assuming it wasn't an illegal detention. The only thing that this guy has is his allegation that he thought, well, maybe James looked like he was running from him. But again, no crime had been reported. We don't allow police officers to just have a hunch about somebody and then go detain them, ask them for the papers, and then fish for information. That's what the Fourth Amendment does not allow.
Not here.
You got a key to it?
The car's here. I don't have any keys at all.
Is the door unlocked? How are you gonna get in?
I didn't know she wasn't home until I got here. Actually, I came here and I went over to Jeff's house, over to Mama T's house because she wasn't here. Then when you pulled up, I decided to come back home. I don't have to answer these questions, but I will. I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't want no trouble, so I left. The fire wasn't mine.
All right. Well, when I'm rolling up and you're leaving, like,
Doesn't mean nothing.
sure
I
it
wasn't
does.
asked to stop.
What's that?
I wasn't asked to stop.
Because you fucking took off.
I wasn't asked to stop.
Yeah,
I did
that's why I
nothing
came
wrong.
over here and told you to
There's
stop.
no reason to stop me.
That's why I came over here and
There's
told you to
no
stop.
reason to stop me. What's your reason for stopping me?
Code 4.
What's your reason for coming over here? I'm on private property, man.
Yeah, well.
Why did you
Unfortunately.
come here?
Yeah.
That's hard to
At
tell.
first, I was like, yeah, you're riding a bike with no light.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know, dude. You
But I don't know
can't cut through
if it's right there, yeah.
Yeah. I'm wondering if just leaving when I roll up for like a illegal fire.
Well, it's unsolicited flight,
Yeah.
and then we have your RAS to stop them to begin
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's unsolicited. It's not like you had your lights on and you did that. He just did it on his own, which is
Took off on his
it's
own.
case law now. So
Yeah. Isn't mere flight not enough?
maybe like that one more thing.
I'd say it's mere flight. Plus, I knew Tammy Tolbert and Jeff Abbott to be, drug users.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. Quit interrupting, James. All right.
So yeah, I mean,
'Cause I'm inclined to take him with him bitching about all this fucking,
yeah,
this,
because there's that, and then yeah, if you're talking about with that whole thing, you're kind of you're talking about combined. I guess you're plus one or whatever that you're thinking about.
Now, unfortunately, I have no idea where this is taking place. And here's why this is important. Because you hear these officers talking about mere flight. And they're probably getting that from their guidelines or classes that they took. Because a lot of police agency policies instruct police officers that mere flight is not enough to chase after somebody in a foot chase. It has to be coupled with some other wrongdoing. This is a confusing topic because it can be different based on the jurisdiction that you're in. The U.S. Supreme Court, which of course has the final say on this, has not said that just mere flight alone is enough or is not enough. The Supreme Court in the Wardlow case did hold that mere flight from the police in a high crime area known for like narcotics trafficking, that was enough. So there has to be mere flight plus something. It could be like a high crime area. And you can hear them sort of discussing, well, there's been some crime around here. Probably not going to be enough in this case, in any jurisdiction. But there are some splits depending on the jurisdiction. Some of them say, like mine, that mere flight is not enough. Some of them will say that it can be enough if it's a high crime area. So interesting legal issue. I don't think they even meet that test here. But I'd love to know where this is and what actually happened. I have no idea. If this guy wants to reach out to me, I'd love to hear what happened. Was he charged? If he was charged, what was the outcome? Was there a lawsuit? Was there a complaint with the police department? I'd love to know. As always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe both here and at the blog at thecivilrightslawyer.com. If you have a video you want me to review, please use the submission link below. Remember, freedom is scary. Deal with it.